Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I would like to talk about the year of 2024 for Citigroup. Citigroup, Citibank. Citibank is among Citigroup, and Citigroup is you know, the company that has all kinds of branches. Um, and it does not only operate in the United States, but globally, right? So before I start this spread, when I was meditating, I saw two visions. The first one, it is a bell being rang. You know, um, in the 17th, 18th, like 20th century, there are bells when the time, when the time is right, the bell will be rang. So to notify people that okay, it's time to wake up or time to sleep or whatever. I don't know. I think they still have that in the UK. Um, yeah, it basically a bell ringing, and it's a big one. It's not a. I'm not talking about small alarms. It is a huge one. And then I saw a lot of doves, birds, right after the bell rang, and then the birds, a lot of them flying to the sky. So, what I can interpret is um, I can't say either whether it is totally positive or negative, but it is an announcement that will create a lot of movements. Um, and the bell is about the timing. So maybe the timing of something is right. So there will be a completion of some long-term project, probably. And then the birds flying, that is about freedom, right? Um, so I believe that there will be major announcement that will create a lot of changes within the company, and because birds are related to freedom and they fly to all over the world, right? So they might have plans that they are ready to launch, and it will be far reaching. So now I would like to talk about the spread. Before the year of 2024, the Five of Swords, it represents a defeat. Um, Someone might have won something, but the victory was not really being respected. Um, Probably because someone was trying to do things on their own and then just letting go of other alliances. Um, it can be also a mentality of not wanting to fight. So it is kind of passive but also aggressive. So yeah, it wasn't a good time previously. Eight of Swords in the current position means that there are fears and limitations for Citigroup at the moment. Probably they feel like there are interferences about what they want to do, and they're afraid. King of Swords energy crossing on top of Eight of Swords, meaning that there's a tendency to be very logical, very practical, pragmatic, and very scientific. to deal with the limitations and the interferences. Um, Page of Cups on top means, in a personal read, it can mean love letters, love messages. But in a company read, it can mean some kind of good news. But the good news is the beginning of something. Even though it might be maybe pleasant to know, but it also tells the fact that it needs a lot of cultivation in order to manifest. And at the same time, because I don't see any major arcana in the Citigroup spread, I believe that major things will be accomplished in a later time, probably not this year. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the spread, it means letting go of something, prioritizing things that are the most important, and acknowledging that the fact that something has to be let go of because of the limitations the company experience. So yeah, Seven of Swords is about sacrifices. Sometimes in some occasions it can also mean careless. So I think Citigroup has to be careful because Seven of Swords can, kind of tricky. Sometimes things are not being revealed when Seven of Swords energy is around. Probably someone's trying to not tell the truth. It can also be things that happen behind the scenes. So maybe they have a lot of plans, but it's not the time to announce. But I do believe that some good news will be announced, but it will only be part of the picture. There are many things that will not be discussed at this time. And I do believe that there are things that the Citigroup will be sacrificing somehow, because there is a need for them to make a choice. They think it is totally logical and practical to make the choice, because there are things that are limiting their mobility. And for those things that are hindering their progress, at least if they believe so, they will let those go. Ace of Pentacles in the future position means that they will initiate new ways of earning money, new ways of generating wealth, new initiative. But it does not totally mean that it will work out or it will not work out. It is just telling us that it is a beginning. Knight of Cups, it is about a quest. It is about romantic approach, emotions. So, I mean, for Citigroup, I was expecting a lot of pentacles, because it is so related to finances, but unexpectedly there's quite a lot of emotions in this spread. I think they operate in a way that is not only based on monetary and material things. it's possible that the management of Citigroup they will align wealth and prosperity with more spiritual, um, I mean, in a spiritual approach. Um, that's why when they run their business with emotions, with intuitions, with some type of beliefs. Um, well, the good side is if their emotions are aligned with the timing of things, then this can be very favorable. But if emotions are not aligned with the current events, then that will be the disadvantage, right? Um, but I do believe that they honor the scientific approach, uh, perhaps because they think it is kind of out of balance somehow. Maybe they were too focused on either one side, maybe too logical before or too emotional before. So they're trying to put a balance um, into things that they are dealing with. So, but I still feel like the emotional side is more prominent for Citigroup. They might want to invite some businesses to collaborate, or maybe expanding the business to some regions. Yeah, they would like to promote themselves, um, and show that they are not only a financial institution, they are more than that. The Two of Wands after Knight of Cups means they have to make a choice. It is about a contemplation. You see this person is staring at the globe, you know, the earth. So they're looking into options around the world, and they would like to make some decisions about it. If some regions are no longer profitable, they will consider to adjust that. Maybe selling off some of the branches, because Four of Cups after Two of Wands, it is about not being satisfied. But then they have more than one options. They have multiple options, and they will consider. But will that be an immediate decision? I think it's gonna take some time for Citigroup to make decisions. Some decisions will be made, but probably it won't be the biggest decisions that will rock the company. But I feel like they might go into collaboration with some companies or some other banks. Because when I look at the Three of Cups at the end of this spread, um, I think there might be alliances that were broken apart between Citigroup and other companies or whatever. But now the alliance is possible to be reunited. If not, there will be new alliances that will, replace the previous ones. So I do believe that collaborations are the key for Citigroup this year. I don't think everything will be very clear for us to know. We will know that Citigroup has to make a choice, and the choice is about um, you know, dealing with things that they are not satisfied about. Um, they might not act very quickly because of the Four of Cups energy. They will take their sweet time to, you know, to logically think it through, and and then they will come to a happy solution. Because Three of Cups, it is about happiness and celebrations. So I think that there will be good news. I do believe that it will be better than before, but I do feel like there will be some sacrifices that are required to be made. Um, so the performance of the company can be optimized, to bring in more growth. So I believe this year is a year of elimination of unnecessary burdens. Um, if they are not completing a decision this year, a major decision this year, at least they will think about it, and probably um, I think they have a tendency to walk away from something, but somehow I feel like they're gonna not totally withdraw, but to bring in more people in a group to work on the things that they are working on. Yeah, probably some form of alliances are the key to remove the interferences. So yeah, but this process requires them to make a choice, or maybe even more than one choice. And they are a little bit. I think they are emotional about it, which is kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing. It can be a bad thing. But the good thing is that I do believe that they will try to balance out the emotional energy and the practical energy. I do see this um, intention to balance things out, so which is a good thing for the company. So this is my analysis for Citigroup in the year of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the video, please consider giving it a like. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. Appreciate your time and have a good day. See you next time.